If you are a painter and decorator looking to make a consistent income and grow your business, then this video is for you. What are online leads and why do I need them? So let's talk about the struggles of a typical painter and decorator relying solely on word of mouth and customer referrals. Now, sometimes customer referrals can be great. Sometimes you can have months where you're fully booked and you're making a lot of income. But you also have to deal with a lot of difficulties. You're getting unserious inquiries from customers who aren't really ready to have painting jobs done, or they only want a small amount of work. You're getting weeks or months even with no jobs booked in because you have no control over how many customers are coming in or how often they are getting booked in. And finally, the most important difficulty, you're having an inconsistent income. You have no way of knowing what your month's income is going to be. You're relying solely on having existing customers refer you some new work or hoping that some customers hear about you through word of mouth. Now, let's talk about the other side of this scenario. Let's talk about how does a painter and decorator grow their business? What does it look like for a successful painter and decorator? Well, in this example, we've got Tim. Tim is a painter and decorator who has new customers calling him every day. He doesn't have to rely on past customers making referrals or getting word of mouth. He has new customers coming in all of the time. Secondly, because of this, he's able to book high quality jobs. The customers calling in are serious, they know what they want, and they're ready to book. Thanks to this, he's able to build a dedicated customer base, which is going to mean more referrals and more work for him in the long run. This leads to a consistent income. Now he knows he's got a consistent number of customers coming in every month. He's earning every single month and he's not having dead periods. This allows him to hire a team. Tim has built a team. He's no longer having to go out on the tools every single day. He has a team working for him. He's able to expand and grow his business and turn his business into the vehicle that he wants it to be. Many painters and decorators are tired of working under large painting firms. They want to go out for themselves and they want to earn an income for themselves and grow their own business. But they struggle with making a consistent income and having that money and customers coming in every single month. So in this scenario, Tim was able to change his situation. And why was that? It all comes down to one thing: new customers calling every single day. This is the one factor that was able to take Tim from struggling with earning an inconsistent income, relying on word of mouth, to ultimately earning consistent money every single month, hiring a team and growing his business to become the business that he wanted it to be. So, online leads. In 2025, most customers are searching online for painters and decorators. They're no longer relying solely on word of mouth. They find it's much quicker and easier to go online and look up a painter. Why is this? Well, 51% of customers, according to a study from Yale, said that a website was their most important source of information when looking for a new service. Now, the reason for this is simple. If you're a customer and you want to have your living room wallpapered, but let's say you already have existing wallpaper that needs to be removed, and let's say you have already bought the new wallpaper and you want to know if the painter can handle that type of wallpaper, right? And maybe you have 3 other questions that you're not sure about before finding the right painter and decorator. Well, for a typical customer, it's going to be difficult for them to reach out to painters, try and speak to them, try and get an understanding of whether that decorator can do the job for them, right? It can be stressful, it can be confusing. It's much easier for them if they can go to a website which shows all of the information that they need to know, and it makes them feel a lot more secure and certain before they make that call and they make that choice. This is what leads to dedicated customers. Only the customers who know what they want, they have received the information that they need to know, and they're committed to going ahead and getting a job done are the ones who call in, and they're the ones who can be booked in for profitable jobs. They need to know if a painter offers their service and they need to have their questions answered. So here's the kicker. Most painters and decorators already know this. They're aware that they should be making more of their online presence. They're aware that they should be tapping into the growing resource that is customers searching on the internet for local services, but they just don't have the time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of skill and many hours to build a 30-page website describing every one of your services in detail. It takes a lot of time to make sure that your website follows all the best practices, the SEO, the technical side, the coding, hosting it, publishing it online. Most painters, they're busy during the day. They have jobs, they have customers to look after. They simply don't have the time to build their own websites and their own online presence. And it can be a very stressful thing to try and understand all of this and implement it in a successful way. So that's where we can help. That's where Grow Magnet can come in. Here we've got a screenshot. This is from our brand that we run, our painting and decorating brand that we run. You can see over the past 3 months, we've got 131 clicks, which resulted in an extra 15 customers every single month being booked in for jobs. Now, think how much of a difference an extra 15 customers a month could make to your business. Let's say right now you're relying on word of mouth. You could maybe get 2 or 3 customers a month, but that could be inconsistent. That could be a scenario that's not going to result in consistent income for yourself. If you were getting these consistent leads every single month, you were getting clicks every day, as we've seen, then you would be able to book jobs in every single week and get those customers consistently, and you'd be able to grow your business. That's what Grow Magnet wants to help you. So, Grow Magnet, we help your business grow. Please take a look at our website if you're interested, and you can fill in our form, and we can do a free call with you just to discuss what your current online strategy is. We can give you some free advice on what to do next. And then if you're interested, we could talk about making a website for you or helping build your online brand and help you get online customers and grow your business as a painter and decorator. Thanks for listening to my presentation. My name is Theo, and I'll see you in the next one.